quiet.
Yeah, at some point I just snapped and I don't know what happened. I just got tired, man. Like I love Mugen. It's a 2D fighting game on PC. And it seems like everything that these other creators and these Mugen forums and sites are releasing, it's all the same stuff. I'm exhausted, man. I don't like going on the internet and looking for something cool and then just winding up with some old Super Nintendo or played out PlayStation sprites. So what I'm going to do with my project, which is, yes, this is going to be an entire game with a full roster consisting of nothing but anime and gaming characters that I personally think are iconic and will be reoccurring for years to come. Except Gene. Gene's kind of, I don't know, Outlaw Star is just the anime I like. But yeah, that's my goal. I want to take official art from various different creators. I mean, some of the most detailed, craziest cross-hatched and gradiented art, and I want to bring it to life. I want to animate all of this stuff. Now, the only reason I'm doing so is because I know this is not only something that other movie creators are too lazy and or afraid to animate, but I'm doing it because I think it's difficult. And in my opinion, the more difficult something is, or the more hard work you put into something, the the more or less likely the chance of someone repeating your work or topping you. A good example of that, movies. A good movie is The Thing from 1970 something. It's considered the greatest horror movie of all times. If you really dissect and look at that movie, you'll notice that they put a lot of blue collar, hardworking people in their staff, and they bust their butt to make all of those practical effects. Well, you see what happened in 2011. We tried to remake The Thing and it bombed. It was just a bunch of CG and bad acting. Well, that proves my point. The harder I work and the more difficult my spriting is in my game, the less likely anyone will ever attempt or be able to top it. I'm going to make a legendary game, and I don't know. I want you guys to be along for the ride. So if you like this video, this is of course me just showing you guys the character select screen. I of course updated. I've updated the heck out of the icons or the little sprites on the bottom left and right of the screen for quite a few of the characters. To briefly skim through it, you notice Taki. Taki doesn't have those white highlights anymore. I totally reshaded her. I adjusted her proportions. I of course rearranged her arms and made her arms in a style that I think fits her better. Um, Same with Jean. Jean, I just retweaked him and put him in my style of shading. I like the official art, so I tried my best not to alter it too much. But yeah, he fits in my my art style now. Same with Link. Link is a totally different sprite. I think this sprite not only does this look, or rather, not only is this the official art for Link, but I think it's really difficult to animate. So I'm going to bring this to life, and I'm going to do it effortlessly. And well, I'm not going to say effortlessly, but somebody at my caliber of artistic muscle is really not difficult for me to animate this stuff. In all honesty, it's just tedium in the consumption of my leisure. But yeah, again, that's my goal, man. I'm gonna make a Mugen game, and this Mugen game is going to have the most detailed, craziest looking sprites, and it's going to have the best animation possible. And you guys, you can come along for the ride, man. Like or subscribe. If not, it's really no loss on my part. I'll still end up having an entire Mugen game with dope stuff. You guys will, I guess, be left in the wind. For my best friend, I know you're watching this. What's up, fam?